What do you think is meant by Mark Carney saying we need to change the plumbing and we need to rewire the system?
I think actually using the financial markets as a key to finance the sustainable solutions is important here. And I think that's a key part of the change that we're seeing. See that more and more institutional investors, they want to invest in sustainable solutions. They can do that through the financial markets. So the financial market will play a more important part, have committed to that, and we'll see that will be a clear demand.
What is really exciting and what has been really exciting is just to see the interest and the real seriousness of the private sector coming into this space.
10 years ago, someone would have told me that we would be having a conversations about hundreds of billions, thousands of billions of dollars to be invested to fight climate change. I would not have believed it. It is, what we're seeing is a tectonic shift.
Society is holding companies to much higher standards, and there's much greater transparency and demands for transparency for what it is that companies are actually doing.
The challenge for many of the listed companies is, how do I report? There are so many reporting standards. How do we measure? So I think that's the journey we have to be on. So can we build market solutions where it is transparent, where you can actually go ahead and even trade carbon removable, so you actually remove carbon from the atmosphere?
And we have to stop thinking of climate change as an environmental issue. And we have to stop thinking that it's up to the environment minister, no matter how competent they may be, to solve this. We have to bring in our financial colleagues and Treasury Board and innovation, economic development. Otherwise, it won't happen. And not just at the political level, but also at departmental level as well. Everyone needs to feel in government that this is their issue.
We are part of building a market where you can actually remove carbon from the atmosphere. And that's a nascent industry, but innovation will solve a lot of things, and the financial sector will play a key part of that. What is really important is to get scalability, and that's where you use the public markets. That's where you list on the exchange to get further access to capital to grow your small niche innovation business globally and get scalability. So I think that's where public and private work so well together, where you actually get access to capital from the public markets to grow bigger and get the scalability, and that's where you really get the impact on sustainability.